Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. I am feeling much better today, and so hopefully, I'm also not on cold meds, so hopefully I will not end up completely botching this. Although, likelihood, 75% I would say, of botching. I missed making a good joke yesterday, well, possibly because I was drug-addled, but you know, you're not supposed to operate heavy machinery while on these cold meds. Well, I guess a multi-ton spacecraft landing on another planet would have counted for that. So that is partially, I'll say, to blame for my crash on Duna. Anyway, I've spent a little bit of time coming up with a rescue craft, and here it is. This is going to be just a test here on Kerbin, and of course, what better place to test than to try to rescue some guys on the island? So, dual purpose mission. Again, of course, likelihood is I will continue growing my number of citizens on the island, and yeah, and I won't end up rescuing them. But so the Leibniz 1, named after Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz, German philosopher, way back in the late 1600s, early 1700s. If you've read the Baroque Cycle by Neil Stephenson, he's a fairly major character in that. So he co-created calculus with, or not with, but co-created calculus along with Isaac Newton. Anyway, here it is. You may think, oh, that looks rather silly, but what I've done, of course, is I've designed it so it can land. So this part is upside down up here. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I think it reverses the controls when you're, like, at least on the nav ball, when it's upside down. So that's a little bit interesting. I've got docking ports here for future mission, because the Duna mission, because it doesn't have the most efficient engine system on here. It's got aerospikes, which are nice and efficient, but not like nuclear engines. The issue with the nuclear engines is I haven't come up with a design in my head yet anyway for using the nuclear engines and having good landing leg extension. You have to build something down. So like the Duna lander that I had before had the scaffolding come down below, and then the landing legs came off that because it had the nuclear engines. So I'm not really super happy with that as a design. I did, if you remember way back to my Scalzi lander, it had an interesting design. It had the nuclear engines come down here, and then another row of the aerospikes come off that. So that's an option. It makes a really wide lander, which is actually a really good thing. Super stable. But anyway, so I think this has got the Delta V. Actually, I just installed Kerbal Engineer. Let's see what the Delta V is. This is something I don't often show on the video, but let's ooh, update available. Crap. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, what stage is here? Stage 2 is the one I'm really interested in. Doesn't seem to be on here. It's saying stage 1, but stage 1 is stage 0. Yeah, maybe there's something going on and I do need to update. Like, it knows that it's only a 3-second burn from these escape engines, because this does have some escapability. I'd say this is... Oh, this is total? No, what? No, I don't really understand. Okay, maybe this is 2634 Delta V for this stage. And then, yeah, like, not nearly enough for space, but enough hopefully to get me that island. Atmospheric stats? Don't know. Something's changed down there. What am I thinking? I do want to figure out Duna. Thrust to weight ratio on Duna. Oh yeah, this is gonna have tons, of course. It's got these engines, not nuclear. Anyway, okay, I better give this a try. How do we get this off? Uh-oh. Can I just Control Z it off? No. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Let's launch. Still lots and lots of debris around here. And we got Neilbury, Kerman. Oh, I'm pretty happy with the lander. I didn't talk about it for how it's going to work on Duna. Uh-oh. Let me think here. I think I've lost a ladder. I had a ladder here. It doesn't appear to be here. Oh, no, it's still there. Phew. It's just hard to see. So check this ladder out. It's pretty much the perfect height, as you'll see when we land. If. I've got drogue chutes on it because I'm finding these drogue chutes are really good because you don't have to worry as much about them tearing your ship apart, and you only have to apply a little bit of power still at the end. So, okay. Anyway, it's been a lot of talking. I think we are ready to go. Staging all looks good. Good. And so let's head off to the island, 30-some kilometers away, using massive amounts of fuel and energy because I'm using rockets. In 3, 2. And so I'm going to tilt back up this way a bit. Just a little bit. Once I get some speed going this way, I'll start tilting to the east a little bit more. So let's get this around. We should have debris going overhead. It's fun. Okay. Get control here. Okay, we got lots of fuel. Speed's dropping a little bit, but it'll level off as we burn some of this fuel off. So again, everyone knows that I could be doing this much easier. Using jet engines, much more efficient, things like that. Don't have to fly as high. I could all sorts of. Neilbury's really happy. But this is a test for Duna rescue, so I'm going full out. Dress rehearsal, I guess you could call it. We're already at 8,000 meters. This is really good. Okay. I want to keep kind of bringing this south. And then the idea is hopefully I can get it right over these guys. And out beyond. I don't know how far beyond. Somewhere maybe out here, because then atmospheric effects are going to slow me down quite a bit. I'd like to do everything with the liquid fuel tank, if possible. Okay. Don't want to go that much more south now. So maybe I better do that. Oh, maybe not that much. Oh shoot, too far. Okay, let's cut the engines. That's actually looking pretty good. A little bit of fuel left. Let's just try it. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. This thing self-flips. Kinda handy. Yeah, this is looking maybe a little bit too far this way. Maybe I want to... If I can spin around a little bit. Can I hold that? Okay, so we can adjust a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm still... It's looking a little better. I'm just eyeballing this now. Where's that? It's already, wow, already 1.5 kilometers away. Okay. Shoots out. This might have been too early. I didn't think of that. I should have waited till I was over. Crap. I still had so much speed, but now most of it's turning to vertical speed. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. I could always cut the chutes and try a powered landing, but we know how those go. I might be over land. This could be good. I should be taking some screenshots of this. This is awesome. Holy crap. This is turning out a little better than I thought it would be. Okay, we got those out. Gear down. This may be, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but this is looking good. Now the view from here, by the way, is spectacularly scary, especially when these engines are running. I mean, you can totally land it from here because there's no worry, because the parachutes are out, about losing vertical. As long as your vertical speed doesn't go positive, as I learned in the last episode. It's actually when it hits 0, apparently, is when the parachutes decide, oh, we don't need to be attached anymore. So they disappear, essentially like you've landed, which is very bad if you haven't actually landed, as my poor fellows on on Duna now know. Oh wow, that couldn't have gone a whole lot better. I don't think there's a whole lot more I could have done better than that. Good thing I didn't leave it any later. So what do you think? Should we land from in the cockpit? I think there's no danger of that. I think it could be pretty fun. The only thing I need to see is the altitude there and the vertical speed. So when it gets around 200 meters, I'm gonna start giving it some gas, as it were. Maybe over 300 meters. We have some speed to kill off here. Don't want to do it too quickly, or too slowly, though. Here we go. Oops. That might have been a bit of a that was a... Yeah, so landing inside the cockpit is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Is the ship intact? We seem to have lost one of the Separatrons. Everything else seems to have turned out okay. Okay, so no one wants to watch me move Kerbals from kilometers away. Just a little over a kilometer for that one, and a little under for the other. And he's a ways away as well. So anyway, I'll bring 2 of them over. I'll probably be fast forwarding here, so you can watch it in silly slow motion. Apparently I need to may need to do this from the I don't want it as a target, I want to switch to it. Oh, moving. Well, it's not going to be moving for long. He lost some parts too. Awesome. Oh yay, this ship actually... Whoop, I don't know what splashed there. I was just thinking last time, wasn't one of the issues that I used time acceleration and the ship collapsed on itself? Huh. But anyway, we have a Kerbal here. I already forget his name. sigil! Yay! Yeah, I'm a little worried about how much fuel we have left. I did burn a little more than I thought. Anyway, next Kerbal. That's an ugly ship. And here we are with another one back. The only other one we'll be able to take on this trip. This ship is designed for a Duna rescue, so the fact that it's working here is making me pretty happy. And there's our full complement. We've got Sigil, Neil Burry. Oh, it's interesting. They look different too. I never noticed because I've never had a mix of airplane and rocket parts before. But cool. Now, okay, here's the trick with this though. Retract ladder. I have to go the opposite direction, so really I kind of want to go like 270-ish, but I actually need to go 90, and then I actually want to go a little bit north, but that means I actually have to go a little bit south. So I'll aim, I guess, this 135 is it direction to start, and then we'll adjust it from there. So I mean, this mission's not over. Oh, I just thought of something else. Oh. The parachutes aren't going to work on the way back. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, I can't even get anyone up there to fix it. This is a problem. I'd have to do a powered landing over there. Huh. Yeah, I have an escape system parachute. I should put more parachutes on here, I guess. Second round of parachutes for coming back. Well, let's give this a try and see. We'll give it a try. Try a powered landing, if this even has enough delta V to get there. Questionable. I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see. Okay. Return launch in 3, 2. So I'm going to keep the speed a little bit below 100. I don't want to waste my fuel pushing against air. Let's have a look at the map. Okay. We are going through this fairly quickly. Just going to kind of somewhere around there more. 2,500 meters already though, which is pretty good. Now I'm going to let the speed go up more because this is, well, this is the last of my fuel. Well, this is going down pretty, well, quickly, I guess. This isn't looking good. Let's just gain some horizontal velocity. How much fuel do I try to save for a powered landing? What's the apoaps? Only 5,000 meters. Eee. Let's save about 50. Okay, how's this looking? Ugh. Doesn't look good, does it? Well, I mean, I'm going to also say if I get it landed in the water successfully, that a boat can come pick them up. That's my plan. Okay, we're now coming down. Going to make it nowhere near the land. Made it, looks like more than halfway though. Okay, we are going to need to Hopefully this is stable this direction. Gear. So I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and put more chutes on. I think maybe just 2 drogue chutes perhaps on the main body will... Oh, I don't know if I can put those chutes on the main body. Anyway, I better pay attention here. Oh, this is actually... I could have used a little bit more fuel. Oops, don't go up, don't go up. Oh, we've got lateral velocity still. Well... Okay, so I killed 2 of them. Neilbury's horrified, but he's alive. So that's good, I guess. Boing! Alright, I'm gonna redesign that. How many more do we have over there? Is it 2 more then? I don't know. I'll have to look into it. And 2 killed, unfortunately. 1 survivor. Thank you for watching. My name is Martin, and I'll see you soon. Likelihood is I will continue growing my number of citizens on the island, and yeah, and I won't end up rescuing them. But so the Leibniz 1, named after Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz, German philosopher, way back in the late 1600s, early 1700s. If you've read I think it reverses the controls when you're, like, at least on the nav ball, when it's upside down, so that's a little bit interesting. I've got docking ports here for future mission, because the Duna mission, because it doesn't have the most efficient engine system on here. It's got aerospikes, which are nice and efficient, but not like nuclear engines. The issue with the nuclear engines is I haven't come up with a design in my head yet anyway for using the nuclear engine. Oak Cycle by Neil Stephenson. He's a fairly major character in that, so he co-created calculus with, or not with, but co-created calculus along with Isaac Newton. Anyway, here it is. You may think, oh, that looks rather silly, but what I've done, of course, is I've designed it so it can land, so this part is upside down up here. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. I am feeling much better today, and so hopefully, I'm also not on cold meds, so hopefully I will not end up completely botching this. Although, likelihood 75%, I would say, of botching. I missed making a good joke yesterday, that well, possibly because I was drug-addled, but you know, you're not supposed to operate heavy machinery while on these cold meds. Well, I guess a multi-ton spacecraft landing on another planet would have counted for that. So that is partially, I'll say, to blame for my crash on Duna. Anyway, I've spent a little bit of time coming up with a rescue craft, and here it is. This is going to be just a test here on Kerbin, and of course what better place to test than to try to rescue some guys on the island. So, dual purpose mission. Again, of course,